Today on the 111 portal, we enter a powerful gateway of transformation, a moment where the energies align to invite us into deeper trust, expansion, and possibility. So I'm playing today for you a painting called Brave as a Lion because it's deeply associated with today's message, and I want to let you know that how are you feeling right now? If you feel a sense of uncertainty, if you feel a sense of lack of clarity, if you feel like you have no idea what to do from this point on, know that it's completely normal for these energies. It's actually deeply resonating with the energies that are present right now. And all these energies are actually inviting you to be triggered by them, to be awakened by them, in a sense that you kind of embrace the uncertainty and you recognize that at this point you don't need to have clarity for where to go, for what to start, or into what kind of direction to walk towards. But actually, notice that it's natural to feel uneasy, unsure here and there, that it's completely okay to feel like that. The thing is that our minds crave clarity as kind of a roadmap for journey ahead. But there's something powerful that's happening on energy level right now that reminds us that it's precisely the thing right now to be uncertain. Uncertainty awakens within us a deeper sense of trust, and there's something that avoids us to trust. There's, a sense of fear that is avoiding us from trusting our path, from taking action with a sense of faith instead of constantly knowing clearly what we need to do. And this energy is very, very transformative in this sense because it's like nothing else but deeply surrender into trusting that the universe has your back, while noticing what could be done at this point that would just bring some more aliveness to your life. So in the moments of not knowing where to go or what to do, the most profound growth actually happens. So my friend, the universe often calls us to walk through the unknown, to step into a space where we let go of control and expectations, right? And it's here in this, kind of sacred uncertainty that we are invited to trust the process and surrender to life's flow. Sometimes we don't believe that there is such a thing as life's flow until we get so challenged by life that there is no other way but to surrender to it, right? And it's only a question like how far we're willing to take ourselves on this need to control things until we recognize we can't control anything anymore and we surrender. So it's only a question like how long you're still willing to fight with the current until you recognize that you just need to deal with your own fears. You just need to tap deeper into your own fears and actually ask yourself, what are these desires that have been hidden behind them? Like there was something you wanted to do, or there are some things that you wanted to experience, but due to your own fears, you've never started working on it, right? So how do we move forward when we can't see the full path ahead? I want to talk a little bit about this. I want to talk a little bit, how could we kind of anchor ourselves into this sense of trust? And I think the most important thing is to kind of find, moments of stillness in our lives. Because stillness to me it's a wonderful experience because it doesn't matter what's going on, you kind of find this safe space to be, to breathe, and to recognize that you're not what you're going through. You're not what you're thinking about. You're not what you're feeling. You're this great I am. You're this sense of consciousness that is observing everything. And more you tap into this I am, more you recognize that you've been just playing a certain character, a certain victim, or someone who got exhausted a little bit playing this character, and you kind of need to retreat back to real you, to recognize that maybe you could change a character, not in a sense that you change your body or identity or whatever, but you recognize that maybe what you've been playing is not bringing you a sense of satisfaction as it did in the past. Maybe there's a new role you want to play. Maybe there's a new thing, a new activity, a new hobby, a new business, or a new journey that you would like to step on, but because you've been too indulged into this old path that is not bringing you satisfaction anymore, you feel like you need some more stillness in your life, so you can actually hear this real voice of you that wants to be expressed through you. Sometimes we just feel it like, I want to do more of this and less of this, and all it takes is to manage our lives, to bring more consciousness into our lives, so we can easily kind of filter, kind of manage our time. Like, I will do less of this stuff so I can do more of what actually brings me some more happiness. So maybe the first step is to make space for stillness, make space, create space for it, to take time to pause, to breathe, and to connect with this present moment, whether through meditation, journaling, or just simply sitting quietly. When you tap into this moment, and the thing is that when you learn to slow down your breathing, and when you learn to focus on this space, on the open space around you, or perhaps just within your body, your brain slows down and you become more present. And when you become more present, you become more aware of what was hidden beneath all these emotional reactions. The thing is that when your brain slows down, you stop analyzing your life. When you stop analyzing your life, you stop emotionally reacting to life. And when you stop emotionally reacting to life, you become more aware, more intuitive, more creative. And that's where the silence starts whispering to you. It's like a voice of the soul that can easily be heard. That's the power of stillness. So whatever practice you love to do, I want to remind you here, make it consistent. So every single day, perhaps at the similar time, you take time for this. It can be like before you go to sleep. If I do it before I go to sleep, like some meditation, maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes, I always have these very profound dreams. And then in the morning, I write dreams down. And then I study the symbolism of my dreams, because your subconscious mind is giving you messages through symbolism. And if you study a bit symbolism from your dreams, you will notice how incredibly your subconscious mind is communicating with you. And when you kind of establish this connection with your subconscious mind, then you can easily communicate with it. You can give guidance to it or intention to it, like, show me this, tell me what I need to focus on. And then the next night, or maybe a few nights later, in your dreams, you will have some more messages and guidance for your life's path at this point. This is very powerful, and maybe if you want, I can make a whole another video just about dreams and symbolism. Let me know in the comment section. If there will be enough comments, I will make it. Then the second thing I want to remind you is to embrace more exploration at this point. The thing is that the unknown isn't here to restrict you. It's here to inspire you. Many of us may feel like a sense of unknown is awakening within us. Like, we don't really know what's going to happen, what's awakening. We just feel something big is coming or something big is about to happen. And when we awaken a sense of exploration within us, we kind of give a science to our subconscious mind and to the universe that we are ready to explore. And that's when a lot of inspiration awakens within us. So give yourself permission to explore without the pressure of an outcome. It's very powerful. Like when you try something new, you may get into some new creative projects without really having this need for how it should turn out to be or what kind of results you would like to get with it, but just start doing it because of play, because of curiosity. It may be a new hobby, it may be a new sport, it may be a new gathering, like a place where people are coming together, meeting up and exchanging information. If you've never been there, go and explore. Remember that it's not truly about finding the answer immediately, but about gathering the experiences that will guide you. And usually when we get into something new, we awaken a sense of childlike playfulness, a sense of childlike curiosity that maybe we have, or we truly didn't experience it for such a long time. And that's why right now it maybe would be a great time for you to go into more exploration and just study yourself a little bit more. Not just through meditation and some inward practices, but actually to go into the world, to meet some new people, to try some new things, maybe some old things that awakened a lot of passion for you, a lot of joy, and you've stopped doing them because maybe your life became too strict or whatever. It's a great time to expand yourself. That's what these energies right now are truly calling you to do, to expand yourself. Then the third reminder I want to give you for this 111 portal, the 11th of October, is to trust the bigger picture. Trust the bigger picture. This energy right now teaches you that there is a larger force at work. And usually it's beyond our immediate perception. So trust that every small action, every moment of rest, and every decision you make, no matter how uncertain, are all part of a big picture. A bigger picture that is kinda divinely orchestrated. So a lot of your old life is over because it's not bringing you a sense of satisfaction. It's not bringing you a sense of happiness, joy, meaning, and fulfillment anymore. It's like your soul has come to the part where this old identity is outdated. It requires an upgrade, like when you buy a new computer or a new phone and it gets a software upgrade or whatever. That's what you are going through right now. You require an upgrade, which means stop judging so much. Stop thinking so limitedly about your life and about others, and stop doing things that are limiting you, that are pulling you into this dark rabbit hole of worry, guilt, shame, and doubt. Stop doing these things and notice what would actually upgrade you. Is it some social media detox? Is it some gossiping detox? Is it some junk food detox? Is it some fasting from information? Even from books maybe. If they're just distracting you, notice what new you could apply in your life that will make your life lighter and more fluid. So, a bigger picture will sooner or later be seen for you. You will notice it. But before you see it, you need to recognize that something needs to change, right? And surrendering to this flow allows you to move through uncertainty with grace. And I think grace is such a beautiful word to use here because, it's just a sense that allows us to flow, to take action, but to not be attached to the outcome. It's like doing something more with love than expectation. And that's what I think grace truly is. To just do things, to talk, to exchange, to connect with others out of love, not out of expectation. And that's what I think that this new energy is all about, to do it out of love. And I know it's not easy when maybe a certain work may be related to security and money and things like that, but that's why we need to trust. That's why we need to build a sense of trust and surrendering into the universe, that maybe it's okay to let go of worries. Maybe it's okay to let go of doubts. And maybe it's okay to let go of this thinking that you need to do things certain way in order to experience certain results. Maybe there is a completely new way, a completely new approach you haven't fully discovered yet, but you can discover it if you're attached to the old and if you never start doing something new. So know that as you navigate the unknown, you're always being supported. The universe is guiding you, and when you can't see the path ahead, there is guidance within you. Allow yourself to move forward with a heart full of trust and curiosity. And if this resonates with you right now, hit the like button and let me know in the comment section, maybe where are you at your path? And what are your tools that help you to trust the universe, that help you to trust your skills, your abilities, your wisdom at times of uncertainty? Because with that, you can also inspire those who may be at more, maybe darker periods right now. Let me know what are your tools so we can inspire others. So today's 111 portal is reminding you that the journey through uncertainty is where your transformation unfolds. When you embrace it, trust it, and kinda know yourself to such a degree that you understand that sometimes you need to be shaken so you can be awakened. And once you're awakened, you will not trust the doubt anymore. And that's when you start to know that everything is falling into place. So once you really surrender to this knowing, all these doubts that you have will slowly just lose its grip. So I guess the message here today is to trust, but also to renew yourself, to kind of get reborn in a way that all parts of you can be left behind. You see, Rumi once said, keep breaking your heart until it opens. And that's how this energy may feel right now. Certain things maybe keep breaking your heart, like certain people may keep repeating certain patterns that are triggering you until you recognize, I deserve more, or I just, don't care about this anymore, I will just move on. And you leave them behind or whatever. Or you work on healing the parts of you that are constantly being triggered. You see, if you're being triggered, it means you're holding on to it. It's your problem, it's your thing, and you need to deal with it. And you will need to go deep into reflection to recognize what story has been challenged, what belief has been challenged. You see, this life is, you don't need certain belief system in order to make it work. You don't need that. And usually your beliefs are being challenged, and that's why you feel triggered, just because they require an update. They require an update, which means you require an update. And therefore, it's time to let them go and see what could be healthier and more open-minded, open-hearted approach towards life. I'm saying that because I'm seeing you in the comment section, and I can easily notice a limiting belief. I can easily notice when someone is holding on to something and then they feel triggered. Sometimes, you make a title or a thumbnail a certain way, and there's a bunch of people who will complain about it. It's your problem. It's your thing that you have with it. And recognize in your life what is still triggering you, that could be approached in a very more open-minded and acceptable way. Like, start accepting more so you can start noticing where life is actually taking you. My friends, I hope you found a great value in today's message. there's a lot of information that's very, very helpful at this point. And I just want you to see how far you've already come. Find something to appreciate right now and notice that somewhere in the past, when you felt uncertain, you actually found a way. Not by being completely clear about it, but just by starting doing it. You've kind of trusted the part of you that felt uncertain, but at the same time felt intuitively guided. And that's something you should connect to right now. My friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. I hope you found a great value in today's message, and I want to say big thanks to everyone for choosing to support my art, buying prints of my art on our store, AttractPassion.com. With that, you're supporting this mission. And also thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community for more exclusive content, guidance, and Q&As. We're making monthly challenges, and I'm making monthly guided meditations, so go there and check it out. And till next time, one love.